Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of I, Tonya. Let's do it. I, Tonya is a drama and biopic from director Craig Gillespie. The film stars Margot Robbie, Allison Janney, Sebastian Stan, and Paul Walter Hauser. Based on true events, I, Tonya is a retelling of key moments in the career of American figure skater Tonya Harding, and particularly the scandal surrounding an attack on fellow Olympic competitor Nancy Kerrigan. Now, I remember when this went down back when I was a kid, and I wasn't really into figure skating, but this was huge news. Everybody was talking about it. So I was really curious to see this flick. One thing I like this movie does right from the get-go, from the opening title card, it makes the point to tell you this may not be an exact truth. It says, this is compiled from wildly contradictory interviews, so take it with a grain of salt. Let's talk about acting first. Margot Robbie is excellent in this film. If you didn't think she had chops, if you thought she was just in Hollywood because she's a pretty face, watch this movie. She's funny, she's acerbic, you feel sorry for her, but you also kind of hate her at times, and it's really a testament to her performance that you can feel all that about this one character. Also, I think she did a lot of her own skating, which is... I couldn't do that. Allison Janney plays Harding's mom. I love Allison Janney. I've loved her for a long time, and she does not disappoint in this film. She's a pretty hateful woman. You can tell that Allison Janney's playing it with a bit of wry fun. She's having a good time. She knocks it out of the park. Sebastian Stan, Bucky himself, plays Harding's husband, Jeff Gillespie, who is at the same time meek, but also violent and cruel. He loves her, but he's a piece of shit. He's also not that bright. He's not the butt of too many jokes in the movie, but sometimes he is, and I enjoyed that. The funniest part of this flick is Jeff's best friend, Sean, who's played by Paul Walter Hauser. This guy is hilarious. He's just kind of this fat slob idiot who's always talking about how, he's into counterterrorism and he has all these splinter cells, and it's just absurd, but it's very funny. The film, like I said, is very funny. It's also very stylistic. Breaking the fourth wall can work really, really nicely sometimes. Other times it can really become too much. It's used just the right amount in this film. We see a key moment in one of these characters' lives, and then they'll turn to the camera and just give you like a little bit of behind-the-scenes information. Works wonderfully. The director, Gillespie, also uses a couple of really cool tracking shots rather than, say, montages to show the passage of time. And I don't know if they were just cleverly edited or if people were running around behind the set changing their costumes. I don't know how they did it, but it worked beautifully. We also get interviews, like talking head clips of the actors as their characters being told outside of the narrative timeline of the film, and those give you added insight. But stick around to the credits because you see the actual footage of the actual people having those interviews, and it's always really fun to look at the juxtaposition between the two. I love how Gillespie moves the camera in this film, particularly whenever Harding is on the ice. Some shots the camera is dollying very, very gracefully, and then in other shots it's like hyperkinetic jumping around. And I don't know if this is what the director was going for. This is what I took from it, but it's almost juxtaposing Tonya Harding's grace on the ice with her really, really abrasive personality. Film also has a knockout soundtrack. Like I say, the film is fun and it is funny, but it doesn't shy away from the tragic elements in Tonya Harding's life, namely her childhood, her relationship with her mother, the domestic abuse she has in her marriage, and also having to live with the consequences of her actions. It doesn't vilify Harding, but it's not a pity party either. It does a really interesting job of showing how truth can be a completely different story depending on whose point of view you're looking at. Honestly, I loved I, Tonya. I'm really starting to think it's going to make my top 10 of the year list. Check it out as soon as you can if you have any interest in this flick, because it's awesome. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give I, Tonya. And I think I'm going to give I, Tonya a... Hello, darkness. Out of 10. So now I want to know, have you seen I, Tonya? What did you think of it? What is your favorite sports biopic of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. If you'd like to do so, you can click the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.